Und damit ein Moin Moin und herzlich willkommen zurück hier bei Call of Cthulhu. Ja. So. Also. Ich finde es halt merkwürdig, dass Lichtquellen so komisch dampfen. Bei der Kerze ist es eher verständlicher als bei der Sturmfackel dort unten. Mit ihm sprechen, nee. Habe ich mich gerade nochmal gegen entschieden. Einführung in die Medizinkunde Band 2. Der zweite Band lehrt Ethik und bewährte Verfahren für medizinisches Personal. Nice. Also Kapitel 2. Nee, das Oblief. Inventarwissen. Band 1, Band 2. Das ist nice. Und die Frage, haben wir das dann... Okay. Gut. Ja, und das meinte ich mit dem... Irgendwas ist da nicht ganz koscher. Interessant. Ich meine, es sieht geil aus, aber nicht ganz natürlich.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Auf diesem Foto posiert ein Mann, der Captain Fitzroy ähnlich sieht. Auf der Brücke eines Schiffs hat ein Holzbein. Okay. Okay.
What a macabre souvenir.
Irgendwie schon, ne?
What a macabre souvenir.
Okay. Gut, mehr haben wir jetzt hier auch nicht. Konnte ich da gerade... Okay. Sah gerade so aus, als ob ich durch die Wand gucken könnte, aber das sah nur so aus. So.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Nur noch wenige Daten sind lesbar. 1890, 1907 und ein Teil eines anderen Datums. Der Rest des Dokuments wurde geschwärzt. Warum würde jemand diese Information verbergen wollen? Würde ich schon sagen, ja.
Broken.
Broken?
This place seems half abandoned.
Alles klar.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Lügen, ich habe keinen blassen Schimmer. Sie unterschätzen mich. Es ist ein Spiel für sie.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Ja.
You can't miss it.
Understood.
Verstehe.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Mhm.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Habe ich schon.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Okay. Irgendwas habe ich ja wohl noch vergessen, deswegen wird mir nicht direkt
I shall be on my way.
angezeigt.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Spiel gespeichert. Das ist nice. Pierce. Na, wo habe ich das letzte Mal eingesteckt? Hier? Oder? Siehst du? Ich habe schon vergessen, wo ich das letzte Mal eingesteckt habe. Ich glaube hier. Psychologie. Machen wir das mal so. Darkwater. Alter, 45. James Fitzroy, Captain. James Fitzroy ist der Captain der Charybdis, dem einzigen Schiff zwischen Darkwater und Boston. Er befindet sich meist im Büro des Hafenmeisters, wo ihm nichts entgeht, was auf der Insel vor sich geht. Die Einwohner von Darkwater respektieren ihn, die Schmuggler verachten ihn. Er bot mir Hilfe bei meiner Ermittlung an. Aha. Interessant. Ein Weg ins Lagerhaus 36 finden. Das Problem ist, da es Speicherpunkte hat. So. Ach, guck mal eine an. Oh. War alles auch weg? Weiß ich halt nicht, ob ich zwischendurch halt einfach mal ausmachen kann. Oder wirklich bis zum nächsten Punkt spielen muss. Und wenn ich dann wieder lade, ob ich dann nachspielen muss
What can I get you?
oder direkt dort weiterspielen. Ja,
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well.
Well, we all knew she then.
I've got what I...
Anything?
That'll be all.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors.
I told you to beat it.
Schade. Okay. Gut, dann wollen wir mal weitermachen. Also ich kann jetzt da lang und hier vor allem.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put
Ach, das
that
Viech ist
beast
noch
back
da.
in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
What could have done...
You
Das
can't
sind schon-
understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Ist schön, dass wir nicht ins Wasser fallen können.
Can't understand.
Ja, was zu sagen? Nö. Puh. Okay.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna
Schade,
get us in
oder?
trouble.
Ja, man könnte was erkennen, aber...
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's
You didn't tell me that the ware...
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Okay, jetzt ist die Frage, ich gehe erstmal hier
There's
lang.
something coming. Something real bad.
Guck mal, der beobachtet hier alles. Der weiß mehr.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Oh, okay.
Who are these others?
Was?
Don't aggravate me, sir.
Okay.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay.
You again?
No need to get...
Das ist die Frage. Ich dachte, das Ding ist das Warenhaus 36, aber scheinbar ist es hier. Okay. Ich denke mal, ich muss mal dann da lang, wo die Typen vorhin standen. Aber ich schaue mich halt erstmal um.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Okay.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter.
That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Krass.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Oh.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see.
Okay. Ja. Aha.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who. I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Gut, hier haben wir sonst nichts. Zu Dingen gehe ich gleich noch. Keine Sorge. Ich würde erstmal hier gucken. Vor allem bei dem Typen eher nicht so. Sieht schon interessant aus. Aha. Ermittlung.
Damnation. I broke it.
Spiel gespeichert. Ja toll, hätte er vorspeichern sollen.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Also nicht gut genug. Interessant. Also, okay. Stehen auf jeden Fall Sachen drauf. St. Brendan. Navigator. Aha, Okkultismus.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Ja.
I've no idea what it says.
Lass mal raten, wenn wir im Verlauf des Spiels mehr Okkultismus haben. Kriegen wir das vielleicht raus? Heiliger Brandon beschützt den Schutzpatron der Wale und Walfänger noch immer Die Seeleute von Darkwater. Offensichtlich gab es vor dem heiligen Brandon andere Götter und deren Verehrer scheinen den Glauben nicht zu teilen. Die Einheimischen huldigen noch immer dem alten Heiligen, aber die Statue wurde von einem anderen Kult entstellt. Auszug aus der Notiz von Edward Pierce, Privatdetektiv. Ja. Ja, Medizin und Okkultismus können nur durch das Entdecken von Objekten in der Umgebung verbessert werden. Alles klar. Verstand. Wie ist unser Verstand? Labil. Stabil. Entschuldigung. Ich meine, kann man mal einmal... Jetzt mal ganz kurz darauf warten. So, ein schöner Screenshot. So, also haben wir das. Ich würde aber trotzdem gerne wissen, was das für eine Sprache ist. Was war das? Achso, Steg. Okay. Dachte, da wäre was, aber alles ruhig soweit. Schon krass, wie viel Walknochen hier rumliegen. Ist schon ein bisschen, ja, makaber.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear con.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Man kann es ja mal versuchen.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Okay.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Tja, dann gibt es ja wohl nur noch einen Weg, und zwar außenrum.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah.
Was ist eigentlich mit den Typen? Ja, mal eben.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him,
that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Okay. Habe ich jetzt neue Dialogoptionen mit dem hier?
You're back again. What can I...
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay, das hilft mir ja schon mal weiter. Jo, das heißt, hier können wir bestimmt irgendwo... Oh, nicht so blöd. Aha. Okay, okay.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my...
Alles klar. Oh, das gefällt mir. Die haben aber schön geparkt, ey. Was für kleine... Naja. Versteckte Gegenstände finden. Die Fähigkeit entdecken ermöglicht dir versteckte Gegenstände in Nähe zu finden, wenn alle...
This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
Hier, ich muss also noch da oben und das dann öffnen. Versteckte Items. Schau mal.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Sperrklinke. Mit diesem Teil können schwere Lasten gefahrlos gehoben und gehalten werden. Nice.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Ein Hebel.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Ist die Frage, ob ich das hier unten anbringen muss? Nö. Oben, alles klar. Oder hier? Nee. Auf, nach oben. So.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Kurbel anbringen? Achso, beides, okay. Gut, dann ich hätte jetzt gesagt, dann bewegt doch mal. Ach, es fehlt noch ein Item. Es fehlt noch was. Jetzt sehe ich das. Okay. Kann ich einfach... Nein, ich kann nicht den kurzen Weg nehmen. Das ist schön. Gut, hier das Ding. Ja. Irgendwas fehlt noch. Wahrscheinlich so ein Zahnrad-ähnliches Ding, vermute ich mal. Aha.
Should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Ja, auch das Feuerzeug weglegen. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich das Feuerzeug in die Hand genommen habe. Dip, dip, dip. Ja. Kurbel drehen.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Kaputt.
Damn, I broke it.
Ich hab's wirklich kaputt. Gut, dann muss ich halt hier rüber. Ach Mann, ey. Ich vermisse die Freiheit eines RPGs oder was auch immer. Und einfach darüber springen. Gut, aber was habe ich denn jetzt? Toll. Jetzt habe ich. Okay. Wie komme ich auf die andere Seite? Gar nicht, ne? Toll. Wow.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Ja.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Aua. Nicht in die Eier. Aua.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Jo. Gut, das ging jetzt ein bisschen in die Hose. Ja. Gut. Aber das soll es für heute gewesen sein. Vielen Dank fürs Einschalten und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Also in dem Sinne, ciao.